So I found myself some top Star Wars Mandalorian cards. I thought they looked pretty cool. The boxes were interesting, and I found some of the cards online, and I was like, you know what? I want to open those up. So I did. I opened up a couple of these boxes on my stream over on Twitch. And you know what? It was fun, and I want to show you guys exactly what I got. Here you can see the boxes, and these aren't different. They're actually the same box. They are just different artworks on both sides. Here I'm going to show you guys the odds that you can get pulls. Now there's a lot to unpack here because there's a lot of different things you can pull. You've got autograph cards, and there are commemorative button relic parallel cards and all kinds of stuff. And as you guys can see here, there's like shaped sketch cards as well, which are insane. This particular set came out in 2021. Here's the top of the box, the bottom of the box. You guys can see what's there. And there's the side, one of the sides, along with the other side where you've got the odds on the box. Now these are called blaster boxes, and normally you'd be able to find these at a retail store for around $19.99. They come with 10 packs inside, along with 6 cards per pack. There's a total of 60 cards inside the box. And the cool thing is that there's one guaranteed medallion card in every box, which is pretty interesting because it's a card that comes in one of the packs. So one of the packs just brings a medallion card, and you guys are going to see what that medallion card looks like. But this right here is pretty cool. Getting into this first pack here, we're going to take a look and see if we can get some really good pulls out of this thing. But starting things off, we've got some cool Mandalorians in here. We've got the Unexpected Rescue. And as you can see, we're going to zoom in a little bit on here, but as you can see, these cards have a distinct color around the border. And these are base cards. So we'll see the difference between a base card and a parallel colored card in just a moment. But here you've got a little baby Yoda here for the first time in the opening. So really, really cool. Again, these are all base cards. We got some Boba Fett action going on there with the finishing moves. A very nice card as well. Of course, screenshots from the actual show. Now, as you can see here, we've got a purple card. The border is purple. The odds of pulling a purple are 1 in 4 packs. And then here we've got a concept art card. This is also a base set concept art card. But yeah, pretty interesting, the different rarities in here. There's a lot of different rarities, as you guys saw earlier in the box. The art on this concept card is gorgeous. And as you can see here, this is from Chapter 9 of The Mandalorian. Getting into the second out of the 10 packs here, we are going to take a look and see if we can pull another more rare card than the purple card that we pulled earlier. Now, you could also get like a blue card. You can get bronze, gold, black. There's a lot of different rarities. These still base cards. The blue is actually 1 per pack. So the purple one replaced that blue card in that last pack. And here we have Ahsoka with our favorite little baby, Grogu. And of course, Mando's big save. I love this card. A little Grogu in the back, enjoying his ride in the spaceship. I love that card so much. We got Stranger in Town. This is a blue card right there, so as you guys can see, that was 1 per pack. And then we have a Magistrate, Grief Karga, which is a character card. Now, the character card the last card in the pack could be a character card, it could be a concept card, or it could be a comic book cover card. There's a lot of different ones that it could be, and in this case, character card, I believe, is the most common of them. Now, this is a blue one. Again, you can get a purple one, you can get a gold one, a silver one, and those are different rarities. I believe that the black plate, or the black rarity, is actually the most rare. There's also a printing plate, which is an interesting one. And I think that's also a 1 of 1. So let's take a look here. We've got another base card here, Speeder Bike Pursuit. We've got Keeping Her Word. So we have Bo-Katan here talking to Mando, and Attack from Above. We got Evil Spiders. I say burn them all. Burn them all with fire. We don't like spiders. So, yeah. This particular card, I'm not huge on. It's kind of just like a random screenshot of nothing really going on. It's just not a really good card, in my opinion. You got Ahsoka's Invasion, which looks pretty awesome. I love the angle on that. Very, very cool looking. And here we go. As you guys can see here, we have a different type of card. This is actually from a Mandalorian comic book. This is a comic cover, and you can collect all 7 comic book artwork cards. So this is CC4, and you know, like I said, there's different rarities. In particular, this one is just a base card. You could see that from the white border that's on the front of the card. Entering pack number 3 here, we've already pulled a concept card. We've already pulled a cover card from the comic books, and we've already pulled a character card. So pretty interesting to see all 3. And here we're looking at some more base cards. You evil spiders, get rid of them all. The search for the Darksaber, nice looking card there. Now, this was an awesome scene. Obviously, we see Boba Fett here fighting off the stormtroopers, which is pretty cool. And then we have Cobb Vanth, really one of my favorite characters in right now, or in The Mandalorian, right? And this is actually a pretty cool card right here. I feel like the Cobb Vanth card, or his costume wearing the Boba Fett armor, actually looks better on him than it did on Boba Fett. I kind of like the brown, which is kind of, it's different than Boba Fett's armor, but it does look pretty good. Now, we'll get into pack number 4 here, and this is a commemorative medallion card right here. So our first commemorative medallion card, as I mentioned, it's 1 card in the pack, and it says, congratulations, you've received a Mandalorian commemorative button card. And you know, this is actually a 1 per box thing. Now, there are different rarities for these, just like there are rarities for everything else. This one, I believe, is a base set one. There's no numbers on it. There's no numerations. And the really cool thing about these is that you can actually get numbered cards. And so you've got, you know, bronze, which is out of 50 cards. You've got silver, which is out of 25 cards, gold out of 10, and then they have black 1 of 1 and printing plate 1 of 1. That means they are very rare, and only a limited number of these cards were made. Now, the base cards are not as rare. Those were more mass produced, and so therefore you can see here, this one doesn't have a number. Normally you'd see that number right on the bottom right hand corner of the card, and it would, you know, signify the rarity of it. Heading into the 4th pack here, we've already got ourselves a commemorative button card. I called it a medallion card earlier just because it's kind of like a metal button or medallion. But yeah, getting into these, really cool. The scene with Ahsoka there. We've got Fennec Fires, Fennec Shen there. Awesome card. This is one of the cards that still has Gina Carano in it, interestingly enough. We've got little baby Yoda. This scene really, really triggered me. I was like, if you hurt baby Yoda, if you hurt Grogu, good sir, I will come through that screen and take that saber from you. But that was a blue card right there. And then we have Kosha Reeves, or Koska Reeves, right here. And this is also just a base character card. Still very cool looking. These character cards look really nice, but you will see that they are the most common of the last cards in the pack. But yeah, this, like I said, interestingly enough, this scene was pretty awesome. But you still had Gina Carano in the show. There are a few cards with Gina Carano still in them, obviously, because these came out before, you know, she was no longer with Disney. Now, Gideon's Prize Force right here, really cool looking card. We got little baby Yoda. Little baby is here, touching buttons. Good news for Moff Gideon. Moff Gideon's an awesome character. Really love it. We got a chase there. So far, so good. Mando. And of course, we've got a Stormtrooper. A kind of a basic pose there for the Stormtrooper, but I mean, what do you expect? They couldn't hit the wide side of a barn anyways. But we'll get into another pack right here and see if we can pull something awesome. So we're going to start things off with a very nice Storming the Imperial Cruiser, Bo-Katan. And there we've got the ship intercepted by the New Republic. I did find all of the scenes with the New Republic and the X-Wings quite funny. But we've got the Cobb Vanth here. So another base card and another blue card. So like I said, one per pack on the blue cards. This is the Dark Trooper closing in. And that scene was spectacular if you've seen it. Here we have concept art. Again, another base concept art. Nothing too special about it, just the fact that it is not a character card, obviously. And this is from Chapter 14. But we will see that the concept arts, they are, they're not super duper rare or anything like that. You can pull some regular base ones out of the packs. But we'll get into another pack here and see if we pull another character card or if we get another concept art or potentially even a comic cover. Either way, those would be pretty awesome. There are also signature cards in this set, which are pretty cool. They even have some cards where they take a piece of the prop that's used in or on set, like, for example, a Baby Yoda prop or something like that. And they put it on a card, which is actually pretty interesting. And here we have Boba Fett in this one, and this is just a base Boba Fett, no extra rarity on it. Getting into another pack here, as we can see here, that last card does show it is a comic book card, so we're gonna look forward to that comic card. Again, the scene that triggered me, I didn't like this scene one bit. I mean, it was a good scene. It was just one of those, like, eh. This scene right here, of course, that is Luke Skywalker. If you didn't know, but Luke Skywalker is in Mandalorian Season 2, and it's pretty awesome. Ahsoka Tano, also just really awesome character, and a familiar dais, that is Boba Fett, hanging out there. Here we go. We have the comic book cover art for the Mandalorian, and yeah, that's a pretty awesome looking art card right there. So loving that. Now, make sure you go check out my other video right here on the screen. I really enjoyed opening up this blaster box of Star Wars. But if you're into Pokemon as well, hey, you know what? Check the video out right here. And I will see you guys in that video.